Hey, I'm Dr. Dale, and I'm your wild doc. I'm out here in my woods right now, and I'm harvesting wood nettle. It's a cousin to stinging nettle, and trust me, if you get this stuff on your skin, it stings like the dickens, so don't do that. That's why I got these huge old welder gloves on when I harvest it. But I'm out here right now, and I'm harvesting this stuff because me and my brother-in-law, tomorrow we're going to go ahead and make a medicinal drink. We're going to make a nettle ginger root ale, and we're making that for our family to drink on the regular as a treat. So we're going to use sorghum syrup, we're going to use ginger root, we're going to use a little bit of cane sugar, and we're going to use the ginger root and the nettle, and we're going to put that and we're going to ferment it. And we're going to be able to drink that as a medicinal drink and also a treat because it'll be sweet, but we don't drink any of that darn junk out there, sodas and stuff, so we don't drink none of that. So I'm harvesting this, but I want to talk about in this episode the benefits of nettle. Nettle has been shown through the research, and I'm sorry, I'm trying to turn to where you can actually see my face kind of. All right, so nettle's been proven through the research to be one of the most medicinal plants out there, and I want to talk about medicinal plants and the ones that are some of the strongest medicinal plants out there on this planet. I really think it's kind of unique that they're some of the hardest to harvest. Again, like I said, I got these welder gloves on to be able to harvest this without hurting myself or going through the pain of getting these little microscopic needles stuck in my skin, and they burn for sometimes a half hour, sometimes hours on end, and you can't get rid of them. It stinks. So don't get stuck with this stuff. Okay, but stinging nettle, along with like milk thistle or dandelion root, man, if you pull it up by the leaves, all you get is leaves. You don't get the root. You got to literally dig down and work at it to get to the dandelion root, that medicinal, part of the plant. Well, the same thing goes with stinging nettle. You got to get out here and you got to work in the woods, and you got to wear protective clothing, and you got to sometimes suffer in pain to reap the benefits of the medicinal properties of wild food or wild plants. And the same thing goes with milk thistle. Milk thistle, man, these things sting. They're needles on them leaves. So you got to be careful with it, harvesting those too. But it's amazing to me that some of the most medicinal plants on this planet, you got to work to get that stuff and harvest it and utilize it for your health. Nothing in this world comes. Nothing great in this world comes easy. We got to work at what we desire. And I desire health. I desire health for my family. I desire health for you out there, the listener. So what I'm doing here is I'm showing you that in talking about nettle, the benefits of nettle. So the benefits of nettle are widespread. It can help with nursing mothers to help produce more milk. It can help with people with arthritis. It's one of the best natural arthritis cures out there on this planet. Man, stinging nettle. And some people ask me, do you put that on a topical? Like you whip yourself with the plant and then it stings and then you forget about the arthritic pain? No. It's something you take internally and you make teas out of. Or you can add it to soups, different things like that. So nettle, one of the things I wanted to talk about that I thought was really cool as I read through the research about nettle, and this is the one I'm going to focus on today, is the fact that it's an aromatase inhibitor. Now, some of you, or most of you, probably have no idea what an aromatase inhibitor is. But an aromatase inhibitor is something that blocks the production of estrogen in the female body. Why is that so beneficial? Because we have high estrogen in this world right now. We have an epidemic of breast cancer right now going on, especially in America, where I live. And nettle is an aromatase inhibitor. Well, guess what? Some of the biggest blockbusting drugs out there on the market, making billions of dollars for the drug companies, guess what it is? They're drugs that their mechanism of action is aromatase inhibitors. So we can get out, men, go out and harvest some stinging nettle or wood nettle for your wife to help her reduce her risk of breast cancer. And drink some yourself, men, because nettle's actually been shown to enhance testosterone in men. So there you go, men, you'll benefit, and women, you'll reduce your risk of cancer, like breast cancer, female hormone-driven cancers. So this is the one thing that I would absolutely suggest, with the research available to us, that women already diagnosed with breast cancer, or those who would like to enhance their ability to not get breast cancer, is get out there and get some wild medicinal herbs like nettle. All right, so I'm gonna go back to harvesting now this stuff so me and my wife can enjoy it. We can drink this ginger nettle ale or beer or whatever you want to call it. But again, I love the fact that you can take your health on the wild side, as I like to say. Get out into nature and heal yourself. All right, I hope you enjoy this episode.